Hey everybody, I am Saiko.
And I'm Sharon.
And welcome to our first marriage channel on YouTube. So, glad to have you all here. And I had to go get my ring because before we could record, my wife and children fussed at me saying, how you gonna do a marriage channel? You don't have your ring. Where's your ring at?
Don't y'all agree?
Okay, they can't hear you. But anyway.
They can't hear me.
Well, they can't respond.
They can respond in the comments.
Oh, thank you. That's a good segue. So if you like our videos and you want to know more about our videos and content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell on the notifications and all that good stuff.
And share.
And share it. Please share it for sharing. Y'all like that, huh? See, that was a good one. All right. So anyway, glad to have you here. Again, our first video. You don't see anything in the background, but we are going to be working on getting more quality content, little visual things for those who like to see photogenic stuff. I just like to record things, so that's just me. I leave all the eccentrics and stuff to her and other people. So, but this is our first video, and so we wanted to start it off by just letting people know, first and foremost, a little bit about ourselves. As you can see, we're married. I'm a man. She's all woman, a whole woman. That's what she is. So we are married. And so we want to discuss and bring to you marital advice, discuss marital issues, also discuss life issues, share our joys, our pains, all those things. And so what better way to do that with our first video is to tell you a little bit about ourselves. So we have some questions that we're going to read and answer as well. And we're going to start with the first one, I guess, unless you have anything else you want to add to the discussion.
Well, I would also like to add that we are,
what are we?
Trained counselors.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are trained counselors. We're not just going by the seat of our pants here, just making stuff up as we go. No. So we have
willy-nilly.
Yeah, we have sat under some of the best teachers and some of the best counselors that are.
NANC certified.
So we are not NANC certified, but we are
unofficially NANC certified.
We sat under them for at least 10 years.
Absolutely.
So
we know about biblical counseling.
Yes.
We know how to counsel people using the Word of God as the basis and standard for life. And so we don't make any apologies for that. We don't pull any punches with it. So we do believe that the Bible is the final authority for faith and practice. And so no matter if you're married, single, young, old, male, female, if you are a Christian, we're going to come to you from a biblical perspective and a biblical worldview. So we're going to have fun. We're going to laugh. We may even cry. Yeah. Let me tell you that my wife is a crier. My wife is a crier. It's like she has onions in her eyes. I mean, she'll.
Like you don't cry.
Not as much as you. I think everybody would know who knows us. We know who's the real crier in our family. So, it's fine. She's an emotional. She's a female. I'm a male. I understand that. But I'm just saying. So when we have those moments, it's gonna be real moments. It's not gonna be scripted.
Right.
We don't have a script right now, other than the questions that we have that have been asked. And so we want to respond to them, but there's no script. So we want to be as real as we possibly can. And we want to share our lives with you. And we know in turn, there will be those of you who will watch these videos that will want to share your struggles and even share personal stories and scenarios. And we want you to do that in the video comments, or if you want to reach out to us, you can do that. We'll leave our contact information at the end of the video. So let's jump right in, dear.
Yep.
What's some questions? Let's get it.
All right. One thing I forgot was my glasses, but it's okay.
So yeah. So if she does this with her phone like this, that's because she can't really read that good without glasses. So it's not that she's shy. She just can't see. But anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, let's go. First question is, where and when did we meet? Wait.
See, where and when did we first meet? Yeah, I gotta help her. So, where did we first meet? I met my wife at the time. She was not my wife, but I met her at Bank of America. I'll never forget. I was minding my own business, delivering money, and she's like, "Ooh, that man is fine. Oh my God, he is so good. Look how he walk in there with that money bag." I used to work at Brinks, and so she used to always, come up, push up on me and all that kind of stuff. Ladies, y'all know how y'all do. And so she's like, "Ooh, who that man is with that money bag and all that kind of stuff. He must have a good job." And I was like, lady, could you just please sign my book so I can go on about my business, please? I don't have time for the, for the hooking up right now. I'm here to do a job, right? That's what I said, isn't it? No? Okay.
No,
well, you can tell me your story. You can tell me your story, but that's how I remember it. I remember it like that.
Not how that happened.
All right.
That's
okay.
Not
Well, tell everybody how it happened. Then let them tell, or let them decide who is telling them the truth about what story. Well, how did we first meet? Did we meet at the bank?
We met at the bank.
Ha! Told y'all. Met at the bank.
Yeah, that's true. We did meet at the bank. He
Proceed.
was my Brinks guy.
Look, I was her Brinks guy. I was not the Brinks guy. I was her. See that possessive pronoun that she uses? Go ahead. Proceed. Go ahead.
Her meaning my branch. He brought money to my location.
And still bringing money to him. But anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I ain't got it no doubt.
But anyway, so he brought money to my location, to my branch. Now I was not looking at you like that. You weren't even looking at me like that.
Okay.
And why?
Okay.
Tell the reason why.
Oh, because I was going through. I was going through a divorce, right? Yeah, I was going through.
Right, and I had a man at the time.
You ain't had no man. That wasn't no man.
Well,
that wasn't a man.
No, he really
I was
wasn't.
an all true man. I was like Alexander O'Neal, all true man. I mean, have my producer put the all true man in the background when I say that. But anyway, go ahead. So how else did we meet? Was that it? We met at your bank.
Yeah, we met at the bank, and I think it wasn't the first time that we saw each other. It was after a few times that we saw each other at the bank.
A few times.
And then you asked me for my number. You told me to write it in your Brinks book.
And she did. So ladies, I mean, if you're not interested in somebody, would you give your number to somebody that you're not interested in? I know some of y'all ladies are going to have this little code that you're not going to be honest. But see, if you're saved, be honest. Be honest. If you liking somebody, or you claim not to like somebody, would you put your number in a person's phone or in their book for them to call you back? But then when you do that, would you have caller ID not answer the call?
Because you kept calling me. Then y'all, that was when caller ID first came out. And he was blowing up my phone.
I didn't blow up your phone.
Yes, you did.
I didn't blow your phone. I did not blow your phone. I called you. And
how many times?
I don't know. Do you know how many times it was?
No.
Did you call me?
Several. No. I didn't call you.
You didn't call me? Okay. Who lied? You tell?
I did not call you.
Okay. All right. You didn't call me.
When I did.
And so you called me. You see what I'm saying? That's my point. See, when you constantly ask the person a question, the truth will come out and let them keep on talking. But anyway, so we met at B of A or Bank of America. That's how we first met. That was the gist
of the question.
Yeah,
so we need to go on to the next question.
Okay, go ahead.
Next question. Yeah. When was our first date?
Our first date, from what I can recall, what I remember, I had a Volkswagen Jetta.
Yeah, it was a nice car.
A white Volkswagen Jetta. And I remember taking her to Landry's, I believe it was. I think it was Landry's, out in the Woodlands. It wasn't Landry's?
I don't know if that was our first date. No.
That was the first time I took you out, I believe.
To eat, but no, that's not, no.
Okay,
we went to Transco Towers. Remember that? The horse ride?
I don't remember that being the first date. I remember.
It was, dear. That was our first date.
Okay, so when did you get your hair done?
What are you talking about?
When I paid for your braids.
I didn't even have braids then.
Yes, you did. You paid.
I didn't have braids when we went to the park.
When you got mad that your daddy didn't give you any money to get your hair done. That was later. When we weren't dating.
I didn't even think we were dating when that happened.
So I gave you money to get your hair done.
Can we stick to the questions?
I am. I'm trying to remember. I thought that was the time that I took you out to eat.
No.
So it wasn't Landry's.
No. We went to Landry's later.
Was that when we were dating, or was that when I was trying to get you?
I think you were trying to get me.
So you kept taking my money to eat.
You kept offering.
Okay. My wife loved to eat. Matter of fact, I knew the way that I can spend time with her and say, hey, let's get something to eat. And she'd be like, whatever she had planned for, she would just drop them plans and meet me, and we would go get something to eat. Any other time, it would be like, not answering her caller ID. And you can tell that I'm still feeling some kind of way about that, like 22 years later, because we've been married for 20 years, but been knowing her for 22. So I'm still kind of, working through that. So y'all pray my scrimp and Lord.
Question number 3. Moving on.
Did we ever get the first date right?
It was at Transco Tower.
Okay, she said Transco. Okay. Took out a lot. That's about. I don't remember all that.
What was your first impression of me?
Whew. First impression, beside her being beautiful, she was playing hard to get. I mean, it was like, I got mad. I ain't gonna lie, I got mad. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Chanel. I basically made a wager. I made a bet that I was gonna never, get her. And my cousin like, no, she is playing hard to get with you. Y'all gonna get together one day. I said, look, if I get this doggone stuck up girl who think that she all that and she can't give me any time. This girl even told me one time. This girl told me one time. See? She talked about being with her is like being with her brother. I almost said something. You ain't got no brother. How you talking about being with your brother? But see, I'm trying to work this out.
See, that answers the question for me because my first impression of you was like
my brother,
my friend, and my brother. That's what I thought of you as.
Of which she did not have. Of which, how you know what a brother is?
I had a lot of play brothers.
A lot of play brothers. Okay. So what was the question? I'm getting thrown off of what you just did.
Well, your first impression of me.
First impression. Okay, very beautiful, very intelligent. Knew what she wanted in life. But she played hard. I'm talking about hard to get. So that was my very first impression. I knew I was attracted to her. I was very much attracted to her, and there was just something about her that made me, want to pursue her more. So that was my first impression of her.
And like he said, my first impression.
I feel like leaving right now. This is.
I love you, dear.
Can you continue on? Can you continue on?
I love you.
Can you continue on, please?
My first impression of him was like a friend. He was very friendly and he made me laugh all the time, which he still does. But that was my first impression of him. Next.
Yeah, next.
When did you meet my family?
I met her parents. I think I met her dad first. And I'm trying to remember.
Outside.
He was outside. Her dad and both her parents. They're deceased now. But I met her dad when he was working on his car. I met him actually, I guess, picking her up to go out to eat. I guess somehow probably going out to go get some food or something. I was on the way that she would basically, spend time with her brother. Food? Yeah, she was ready to go. So I met her dad. Her dad was a great man. I mean, very protective of his little girl, and I can respect that because I'm protective of my daughters today. But I remember meeting him, and then I met her mother, and she gave me the third degree. Like this camera light in my face. It was real like close up, like Law and Order, that kind of thing. That's how it was when she was asking all these kind of questions. Her mom was. I mean, but very great people. Loved her to death. Her mother treated me like I was her son. See, I can respect when she said that. When she said, you're like a son to me, like a brother. Anyway, go ahead, continue on.
Now I'm trying to think. When did I meet? I think I officially met your parents.
Yeah.
When they came down here from Detroit, they came down here to visit.
Yep.
And because my husband is originally from Detroit.
Yeah.
And so his parents ended up coming down here. I don't even know what they came for. What would
to
they
visit? Just to
coming
visit.
down to visit.
Just to visit. Yep.
And we picked them up from the airport. Mm-hmm. I think that was the first time I actually personally met them. I talked to his dad on the phone.
Yeah. I
think before that, but we personally met when they came down here to visit.
Yep. That's true. And we agree on that. Continue.
Who said I love you first?
Me. Once again, the game she played, the mind games. I remember. Here's how I knew.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because I'm about to tell the story. I'm about to tell the story. And everybody in America and all over the world, this is how this woman how she was told now to admit that she loved me. So she never wanted to say she loved me. I knew she did, but she never really admitted it. So this is what I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did it. Don't feel no shame at all. Still feel no shame today because it was true. So wrote her a letter, and I just told her off. I said, you know what? I'm getting tired of you playing these games with me. Okay.
That was an ugly letter.
It wasn't ugly to me. It came from the heart. No, you would be ugly.
I wish I could find it.
You probably can find it, and if not, I may. Listen, and if we find it, I'm gonna read that letter to y'all. I'm gonna read that letter to y'all. This is how it's gonna be real. It's probably in our closet, buried with all the other pictures and stuff that we have and all the memoirs. But anyway, so I just told her, from what I remember, sometimes you playing this game with me, yada, you hurt me, and all this. And so this is when we didn't have email, so we had to send out the letters. I just mailed it off, right? This is like 98, 99, give or take. 98. Okay. So I mailed off the letter, and I forgot that I mailed it off. Now here's the thing. Remember, she said that that she really didn't call me, but then early in this video, she said that when she did call, here was one of those wins that she called. So she called and she said, "Hey," she called. I said, "Hello." I said, "Hey, what's going on? I need to speak to you." And automatically, I said, "What's she talking to me like that for?" And so I just flipped it. I said, "You know what? I need to speak to you too." So I said, "Yeah, I need to speak to you too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come up there and pick you up right now." So picked her up. We drove over to the waterfall.
Where we had our first date.
Okay. So is that right? That's what you call Transco Tower?
That's Transco Tower.
I'm thinking about Spindle Tower. Okay.
No.
All right. And that's another place I took it to. Spindle. If you are from Houston, Spindle Tower is not a cheap. First of all, if you spinning around, eating, and getting dizzy, you're paying money for that. Okay, you paying some money to get dizzy. Okay, so met her. So I picked her up. We drove over to Transco Tower, and I parked the car. And so I told her, I said, "You know what? I'm tired of playing this game. Now I'm on the driver's side. She's on the passenger side. And I said, "You don't love me, because if you love me, you would tell me this. But you don't love me. You've been playing games with my heart." And I was acting like I was crying. So I did one of those straight up soap opera, Young and the Restless moves on her.
Yes,
I turned my back and I was facing the window. And she was like, "How you gonna say I don't love you? I do love you." I'm telling you, when I heard her say that, I was like, "Oh yeah, got it." I said, "What'd you say?" I said, "I love you." and that's how we basically made it official. So she told me that she loved me under duress.
And I had a boyfriend at the time.
What your man had to do with me? She ain't have no more. At all.
Man.
She was mine now.
I had to break it up.
Yep.
I had to break it off.
The girl is mine.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Next question.
That is a true story, y'all.
True story. And this is all pre-salvation. But anyway, it really can get. But go ahead, continue. Okay, number 6, lady. What dressing do I always wear?
What dressing do I always wear? What does that mean?
What outfit do you always wear? I'm a shorts guy.
That question don't make any sense.
Let's make it make sense. What dress and what type of clothing do you always wear? When I'm at home, when I come home from work, I'll wear shorts, and a shirt. She'll wear what do you wear? She wears dusters.
I do not.
She wears dusters. She wears those.
I have never even owned a duster.
Okay, she wears a duster. She wears those robes.
No, I don't.
Like,
no.
Stirring grits, like type of robe. You don't wear robes?
I don't wear no Medea type dresses.
You do wear robe?
When it's cold.
Okay, which she always is. But anyway.
They didn't ask that question.
Okay, but basically shorts and shirt kind of guy at home. That's what I wear.
Same thing.
Okay. Next question. Come on, let's move on.
All right. Weird habit of each other.
Weird habit. People say I smack. I don't smack when I eat. I enjoy my food. Okay? I enjoy my food. So, I got people in the background trying whatever. I enjoy eating. Okay? I enjoy eating. I enjoy the taste of my food. So if that's the food that's doing it, to be honest with you. But I'm not a smacker. So you want to call it a weird thing that I do? It is what it is. But what are your weird things? What's you don't have no weird habit? See, perfection.
I didn't say that.
Okay, what do you have?
I mean, you didn't mention the fact that you eat wings with a fork.
No.
Pizza with a fork.
See, here's the thing. Some stuff that was totally unnecessary to say. That had nothing to do. That's not weird.
You said weird.
That's not weird. That's not a weird habit. That's not a weird habit. How's that? Why would you even say that? Why would you put that out there? That has nothing to do with that. Okay, you want to talk about weird? Here's what's weird. Who eats a biscuit? Who eats biscuit with ketchup on it?
So,
that's weird.
No, that's good.
That's weird. Here's what also is weird. Who eats grits?
With butter
and sugar.
Down south.
That's cream of wheat.
Right?
That ain't no grits. That's cream of wheat. Who does that?
That's a southern thing. You wouldn't get it because you're not from down here.
Yeah, grits, salt, pepper, and butter.
No.
Sugar, but you eat a biscuit and you sop it or you dip it in ketchup. Why? That's not weird? Is that weird? That's not weird. Okay, that's weird. Y'all, when y'all see this video, put it in the comments which one is weird, okay? Me eating pizza with a fork or wings with a fork because I don't like grease. That's why I'm not a greasy dude. So I don't consider that being weird. And if you do, you're not saved. But anyway, but you tell me, put in the comments which one is weird. Person who eats ketchup, dip their biscuit with a ketchup, and with ketchup, you tell me which one is weird. But go ahead.
What I often do in my free time.
Sleep.
Who?
Sleep.
You?
Sleep. Sleep. If sleep was a man, she'd cheat on me. My wife loves to sleep. She don't listen. She doesn't sleep the way she wants.
How often do I get to sleep though?
Okay, well I'm just saying.
When does that happen anymore?
Okay, you like to sleep though. Everybody in this family know you like to sleep.
I would like to, but I don't get to.
You don't get to sleep?
No, hardly ever.
Do you like sleeping?
I used to.
You don't like sleeping?
I used to.
You like when did used to come? Okay. What was the question again?
What do you like to do in your free time?
I like to read. I'm online a lot because I'm interacting with lots of people.
He gets up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm former military.
And doing stuff.
I'm former military, so I've been an early riser since I was a teenager, and that's just basically in my, I guess you can say, my blood now. So yeah, in the wee hours in the morning, I may get like 4 or 5 hours, maybe 6, give or take, of sleep, and I'm good. But I do know when my body is tired, when I need to get the rest that I need to get, because it definitely will communicate to me that I need to slow it down. But what about you? What was it? Did you answer the question? Because I didn't hear you.
You already answered it for me. You said
so. It is sleep. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta keep it moving.
Okay, come on.
How long have we been together?
You tell me. I shouldn't have to answer all these questions.
22 years.
Okay, thank you. Because if I said anything wrong, which I knew the answer, I knew it. Because I already said it before. As a matter of fact, I said it in the video. So some of you ladies are probably saying, see, let's see what he's going to say. Rewind the video. Rewind the video, ma'am. Don't try to trip brothers up. We know how long we've been with y'all.
22 years.
Mm-hmm. Next question.
What was our first road trip?
Austin. Am I right about that?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Austin. Once again, she wanted to get away. Went to Austin.
Pre-salvation. Though.
Pre-salvation. Nothing happened. I'm surprised. Nothing happened. Wanted it to, but didn't. Nothing happened. But I remember we was in the park.
Oh man, that was so funny.
And there was this white lady jogging, and I was rubbing her feet. I was rubbing her feet. I think I had lotion, and I was rubbing her feet, massaging her feet, and everything. And it was this jogger. She was jogging, and so she looked at us and she was like, and turned back around and said, all right, girl. I wish I had a man do me like that. I said, yeah, me too. So I remember that time because that was basically one of those days where she was. I forgot what she was going through or whatever.
I don't know either.
But she called me. She called me. She called me.
I thought of you as a friend.
She called me.
A confidant.
She thought of me as a confidant. Do confidants go out with their friend all the way out to Austin, get a room, and she wears a bathing suit? Yep, I said it. Yep, I said it. Yep, I said it. Oh, this real, ain't it? Ain't it real? Unscripted, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all your children gonna watch this video. They go like, Mom. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Told you. She played them games, played hard to get. That's okay. But yeah, that was our first What was that first? Yeah, first road trip. First road trip. Yeah.
First thing you noticed about me. Keep it clean.
I mean, what, really? I mean, I noticed a lot about you.
What was the first thing you noticed?
Her glutes. Her glutes and friends. That's what I noticed. I mean, just being honest, that's what I noticed. I mean, beauty wasn't in the eye of the beholder, and there was a lot of beauty to behold. What's your question? You got to answer it too?
The first thing I noticed.
Here we go. If she said I'm logging off, I promise y'all, I will turn this video off right now. I promise you. Believe that.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
No, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
What do you think?
No. Answer the question. Go ahead. Answer the question. What you gonna go ahead? Come on. Please go ahead and answer that question. I want you to answer that question.
So
yeah, go. What?
Back then, you were not bald yet. You had hair. You had like this S-curl stuff in your hair.
It was natural.
It was not. It was not. Yeah, I saw the stuff.
It was the fall. The fall happened. It was the curse of the fall.
Okay.
I lost my hair.
Anyway,
was it good though?
It was nice.
Was it laid? Did I take care of it?
It was nice.
Right. Was there any grease on the back of the seat when I'm driving?
No.
Thank you. Next question.
Oh man, that was so funny.
That's so funny. Yeah. So funny. Okay. Next question.
Well, this ought to be good.
Okay, come on.
What pisses you off?
Ha! What pisses me off?
What makes you angry?
Let me think. What makes me angry? Let me see. That you do, or this is what makes me angry? Period.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
What makes me angry? What pisses me off? Anybody that messes with my family, that's a given. I don't. That's just something that's other than that. This family. I mean, what pisses me off? You think? What pisses me off? I mean, that's all I can remember. That's all I can recall. What pisses me off? Anybody messes with my wife, my children.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're very protective of us.
Yeah. But I know it pisses you off.
What?
Well, one of the things that pisses her off is when I do this.
Oh.
Yeah. I like doing that. I mean, there's some history to it, but she doesn't like being poked when I do that. And then sometimes when she talks, because she talks back, that Eve spirit comes out. And so when the Eve spirit comes out, I be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. You're gonna turn, you're doing it to me. And then she be trying to fight me. Then her kids, when they attack me. Then my kids will obey me. They're like, Mommy, no, leave her alone, and all that kind of stuff, and they be acting like I'm beating on it, but they don't see when she hits me and harpoing me and stuff. But yeah, but what pisses you off?
When you ignore me.
Okay, well, why do I do that?
Cause you be mad.
But why am I mad?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
When the Eve come out, so I said, okay, you know what? Let me just shut up. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna, be quiet. Because sometimes it's best not to say anything. It's best to shut up. Because if I say anything, then it's going to be a problem. So I'd rather not say anything. So, yeah. And by the way, now notice, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we have our moments. But I will tell you this. We don't believe that you always have to have these arguments and these fights to have a quote-unquote real marriage. I don't believe that.
Right.
But we are human beings. We are imperfect. So we do have those moments, where
we may disagree.
Yeah, we disagree.
But our kids have never seen us or heard us yelling at each other, cussing each other out.
None of that.
We don't do that.
And by God's grace, they've never heard us talk about wanting to get a divorce, or wanting to leave each other, or wanting to separate. They have never heard that, and by God's grace, they will never hear that, and they're not used to having that yelling, screaming, and arguing. So we want to discuss those things later on, in the videos in the future. How do we handle disagreements in marriage? But anyway, let's answer questions.
All right.
13.
What I'm not good at.
You go first.
What I'm not good at. I would have to say following through on a lot of stuff. following through on some things that I may say I'm gonna do, and then I don't finish it. So yeah, that's kind of one of those things.
What I'm not good at is probably say, well, computers and things like that. I'm not a techie. So that's one of the things I would say I'm not good at when it comes to technological stuff. One of our daughters, Nala, we consider her to be the Best Buy Geek Squad guru in the house.
Even though she doesn't want to own up to it.
Yeah, but she going to school.
She has a natural gift.
Yeah,
for
she does.
that.
She's a hacker. She's a hacker. Let's call it what it is. Okay. Next question.
Let's see.
What are you good at?
What I am good at. What I'm good at. What am I good at?
A lot of things.
Like?
This is a family video, dear.
Yes, it is.
What am I good at? Serving the Lord. Hallelujah. Next question.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, I can't even.
Favorite feature
that.
about each other. Favorite
feature.
When you say feature, what do you mean like feature?
On us, your eyes.
Really? Okay. Man, favorite feature about you? Yeah, everything. Seriously, everything. My wife, we have 4 girls. Okay, we have 4 children. So
that I gave birth to.
That she gave birth to. She gave birth to 4.
We have 6.
6. We have 2 boys and 4 girls. Okay, but in our marriage together, we have 4 girls. And so, of course, when you have children, your body changes. Mm-hmm. And so I understand that. So I don't expect for my wife to have the same figure and the same shape that she had when we first dated. So I love her even more now than I did before. And that's how I believe our love should be for each other. She wants to lose weight. She wants to change things in her life or in her body. Then, I want to help her to do that. So I don't want my wife to ever believe or ever think that she has to prove anything to me in order to be accepted by me. And let me just say this to those of you who are men. If your wife has had your children, I believe it's unloving and it's unfair and it's inconsiderate for us to expect for them to be the same figure, the same shape that they once were prior to them having your children. If they get back to that, that's fine. But if they don't, life happens, things change. You and I probably have not been in the same figure, in the same condition when we first met our spouse. And so we need to have that consideration and love and understanding as well. Dwelling with our wives according to knowledge. That would be my take on that.
Am I still fine?
Yeah. So this is a family video. Trying to keep it holy. And yeah. So next question.
Oh man.
Jeez. Do you see the question? The clock is ticking. We're gonna knock this thing out. You pause.
What do we argue about the most?
Her not answering her.
Oh.
I'm trying to stay safe, yo. Jesus, Kevin, Father. Her not answering her phone. Okay. It has gotten so bad that I have a sticky note on the refrigerator in our kitchen.
I think I took it off.
See how rebellious that is? So you take off reminders to help you not to get into arguments with me and your children. Here's how bad it is. Our children have said, and they have had their own private meetings about their mother and said if there's ever an emergency, who they would not call first would be their mother. Because for some reason, there's always an excuse on why she can't answer her phone. Either her phone was on mute, or she didn't hear it, or an alien took it, or somebody stole her phone, and she had to pay a ransom to get it back. Whatever the case, whatever issue or excuses she has, is always a reason why she does not answer her phone. So that's one of the things that can really get me. If I'm in an accident, I'm not gonna call you on purpose. Why? I'm gonna call you for. I'll call somebody else. I'm not calling you. But anyway, that's one of the things we argue about is her phone. Her phone, not answering her phone. She don't read everything that she argues with me about because I pretty much try to do what I can.
You do everything.
Well, do I? I mean, you want to be real? Keep it real. Keep it real. Come on. What? No. Answer the question.
I don't have anything.
So now we're not gonna be honest here.
I don't have anything.
See that? That told y'all. Ha. Next.
Do I have any weird obsessions?
To my knowledge, I don't know of any weird obsessions. I don't. I don't know any weird obsessions I have. Do I have a weird obsession? Not that I can think of. Not that we can think of. That's a good one. Okay.
Nicknames for each other. Our nicknames are the same.
Dear. It's dear. And it makes our kids sick. Some of our friends mock us, but I don't know how that even came. We just started calling each other dear.
My dad used to make fun of us. Remember that?
Yeah. How's deer doing?
Deer?
Yeah. How's deer doing? Yeah. How's deer doing? So, but yeah, that's our nicknames for each other. Yeah.
Let's see.
Favorite restaurant.
What's our favorite restaurant?
What's the favorite restaurant? What's your favorite restaurant, John?
I don't have one particular favorite restaurant because there's certain foods that I like
a
lot. What do I like to eat?
She likes Italian food a lot.
What kind of Italian food?
Authentic Italian food. So she caught food poisoning. She said that she got food poisoning from Olive Garden. For some reason, I like Olive Garden's salads. I like their salad and their bread. You know, I can even eat at Olive Garden. She don't really care for Olive Garden. She'd rather go to...
That's not real Italian.
She'd rather go to Russo's Pizza and get their...
Carrabba's,
stuff like that. She's a authentic
Michelangelo's.
And here's another thing. It's not part of the question. I have never been to so many restaurants in my entire existence as a man until I got with this woman. I mean, I would say, hey, you been to so-and-so? Yeah, I've been to so-and-so. I'm like, well, dang, how you been to that place? I used to go to that place. So it was like any restaurant, any eating establishment that I gave as a recommendation, she either been there or she knew about the place. But 9 times out of 10, she already been there. So my knowledge of restaurants or my patronage of restaurants comes from this woman, because I was a simple dude. I mean, I like get a bowl of cereal, I'll call it a night. Until I got with her, I'd have been almost everywhere and eating at almost every place that she has been familiar with. So anyway.
Now we have to complete this sentence. You're my...
Okay, let's on the count of 3. Let's see if the two of us are able to touch and agree on this statement. Let me see. So on the count of 3, we're gonna complete this statement in 3. 1, 2, 3.
Heart.
You are my life. Okay, heart, life, it's still the same thing. I give you that, but you should have said life, because I am all that to her. But okay. So, see that? But I wasn't getting that, 22 years ago. She wouldn't give me that at all. But hey, listen, these are some of the questions we wanted to answer, and we appreciate you spending your time with us. We want to leave the comments the contact information below on the screen. But if you'd like to reach out to me, email me, SaikoWoods@yahoo.com. That is SAIKO, Woods with an S, at yahoo.com. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter under the same name, Instagram under the same name. You can contact my wife, ladies. Listen, only ladies. Go ahead. Tell them.
What you want me to give them?
Your email.
Because apparently I don't answer my emails enough.
Well, so. then ladies, you'll find out whether or not she will be responding to your emails when she gives it to y'all.
You probably get a quicker response from me if you inbox me on Facebook. I don't really do Instagram that much. I'm not on Twitter at all.
No, that's why she has no friends. She does not have any friends. She gets jealous because she don't have. Why you got all these friends and I don't? Because
my friend circle is very small.
Because you don't have friends. That's why they're small. And
I don't need a big circle.
Okay, so then why you be talking about how many friends I got? How you know this person? Because I friended them, or they friend me, or they follow me. That's how social media works. That's how it happens. But anyway,
yeah. You can inbox me on Facebook under my name, Sharon Renee Woods.
And also, if you like to get merchandise, as you can see the BCV gear on top of my head, you can inbox me on Facebook or email me at SaikoWoods@yahoo.com. Also, don't forget, if you want to follow our videos, again, you can share, you can like the videos, subscribe to the videos, hit the bell on the notification screen once you're able to get the videos once it airs and once it posts on our channel. If you also like to support the ministry and what we're doing, you can do that as well through PayPal under my email, I think SaikoWoods@yahoo.com, and also through Cash App, $SaikoWoods. So that is some ways that you can contribute and to support the ministry, so we can get some background and maybe invest in other quality equipment, and then have some mics that we can have like studios, and people be having the mic in front of them, and then we can talk into the mic, that kind of thing, or whatever. But listen, we appreciate you all. Hope I haven't forgotten anything. Looking forward to this ministry that we believe is going to be a blessing. As you can see, we enjoy each other. We don't put up with each other. We actually love each other.
We like being around each other.
Yeah, like being around each other. She's shy. When she's submissive. She operating in that E spirit, Lord Jesus. But no, we like being around each other. And I know she loved being around me. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, come on. Anyway, we're going to end with you. We're going to end. Love you all. Appreciate you. And until next time, y'all know the drill. Whatever you do all to the glory and honor of God.
Bye.
God bless. Bye-bye.